bridal prep with Amber was so much fun. She's the most calm and fun and excited bride.
Yes, this morning was amazing. She made us all feel so welcomed and so relaxed, and it was just another good time and celebration with Amber.
When I was little, I was writing the great American novel, and the computer got unplugged. My masterpiece was gone, forever, deleted. Amber came home from college that day crying and upset about a breakup. And I was sobbing about the loss of my masterpiece. The only thing you really need to know about this story was that it was Amber who ended up comforting me. Because that's the type of person my sister was. We laid in bed and I cried and she told me it would be better and I would just write another story. I wish I had told her not to be sad about her breakup because one day she would meet this really great guy named Sean and forget about the rest. Woo!
He always had a wonderful heart. I mean, I remember he would get an allowance and he would treat all the kids in the neighborhood to ice cream. Be totally out of his allowance like 5 minutes after he got it. But still, now I see him as a very generous, very, never ever liked to hurt people's feelings. I remember one time I was upstairs and I was upset with him and he came upstairs and he said, "Mom, I'm really sorry." And I said, "What are you sorry for?" He said, "I don't know, but if you tell me, I won't do it again." So he's always had a really good heart, and it's nice to see that Amber embraces that and loves that about him too.
If you've ever met Sean, you know he's the best. He's happy, trustworthy, honest. He makes me try to be a better man. He sets the bar so high. And it's honestly an honor to be sitting up here talking about Sean because he's top notch. If you've ever talked to him, you've interacted with him, he wants you to feel welcome. And he's the best. I knew instantly when Sean and Amber's eyes met, and I knew this was going to be Sean's wife. And as I learned to embrace Amber, I realized she's the most beautiful person inside and out.
You have a great family.
We've been waiting for Sean and Amber to get married for a while now, and so we're really glad the day is here. And as Kathy said, we both truly love Amber. They're just wonderful for each other. So it's been a wonderful day, wonderful wedding. I don't think I've ever been to a wedding that's been this beautiful and this nice.
Amber, words can't express how excited I am for today. I really cannot believe that this guy could be so lucky. So lucky to have met you, to have fallen in love with you, to be able to begin the next chapter of our lives together as husband and wife. Since we got engaged last April, everyone has been asking me if I am nervous. Maybe at some point nerves will set in, but to me it just sounds like a silly question. What could I be nervous about? I get to marry my best friend and the girl of my dreams. Let's get this thing going. Today is going to be so much fun. Enjoy the time this morning with your family and friends and try not to stress as you get ready. You're going to be the most beautiful bride anyone has ever seen, and I can't wait to marry you. See you in a few hours under the clock tower. Weather permitting, ... haha. Love you, baby, Sean.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Sean, it seems like just yesterday I was driving up to Philly to see you for the first time, not knowing what to expect. Little did I know that that was the start of the rest of my life. It's funny to think that that was 5 years ago. From traveling the world with you to countless hands of blackjack, to Netflix marathons, life is more fun with you by my side, and I know it's only going to get better. I can't wait for what the future holds and to grow old with you. I love you so much. Let's get hitched, Amber.
Today's Today's been a wonderful day because Sean is our son getting married, and he's totally happy, and that's the most important thing that you want. And we love Amber, so we're totally happy too, because we feel like not only is his dreams realized, our dreams realized for what we would like for him materialized today.
It's been the best experience, I think, being in this wedding. I feel like she's been so good about making sure we've each had such a good time, and we're like, you're the bride. We want to make sure you're having a good time.
I think it just shows how amazing person Amber is, because she's always thinking of others and putting herself second and others first.
Yeah, we met Sean, and he was great right away, really funny, and what really sealed the deal is he got along so well with the rest of our family, especially Grandpa. When you win Grandpa's trust, it means a lot. Sean is a really direct person, but he's also really nice. The way he handles things is always really good. I'm always really impressed with him. He's just the kind of guy that he blows you away. He really is a great guy.
I really like Amber's family. I mean, they all got a great sense of humor. They all seem open and friendly, and they also love my son, and that's the most important thing in the whole wide world. So I feel very grateful for that.
They say you cross paths with your soulmate 3 times before you get married. Looking back now, Amber and Sean have been near meeting each other their entire lives. I don't think it's a coincidence that both their families grew up in Bowie, that Amber and Sean had the same prom date senior year, or that Amber's first roommate out of college was Sean's cousin Karen. I don't think they realized how perfect it was they met years later after all these near misses. It's like the universe knew that they needed all those years of bad haircuts and braces to grow into the people that would fall in love with each other. When they finally did meet, it became obvious to us and everyone else that they were meant to be, and we're so happy that they did.
Today was emotional. It was seeing her become a lady is very emotional. But she has a beautiful new family that has opened up their arms and is taking her in, and I'm very proud.
We all wish our dad could be here today. But we know for a fact, Sean, that if our dad would have met you, he would have loved you. And yeah, he would have given you a hard time for not liking spicy foods, for being a picky eater, and those damn thank you cards. But he would have loved the way you make Amber laugh. He would have loved how much my grandpa adores you, and loved to see how you've treated us like family since the minute we met you.
I think he would approve of Sean, very strongly, because Sean, he really is just a great guy. When you get to know him, there's really not a doubt in my mind that he would really have gotten along really well with my dad.
I'll start by welcoming all of you who are guests present today. Many of you have traveled a great distance to be here to celebrate the uniting of Amber and Sean in the bond of marriage. Now, marriage is a gift that is shared by 2 people who are in love, it is true, but it also directly touches the various family and friends who in so many ways have supported and contributed to their growing and lasting relationship. Now, someone once said that the most wonderful of all things in life is the discovery of another human being with whom one's relationship has growing depth and beauty, even as the years increase. This love between 2 human beings is the most wonderful and marvelous of things. It cannot be found by looking for it or even by passionately wishing for it, for true love is always divine destiny. Amber and Sean have asked that I pause just for a moment. They would like to acknowledge their parents on this beautiful occasion. They offer their profound gratitude to you for all the love and care that you have shown in raising them, the unconditional gifts of love that you have so generously given to them have inspired them to become who they needed to be in order to find one another. And they would like to thank you from the bottom of their hearts, and they realize if it were not for you and your love, this day would not have been possible.
Throughout the night, there was really so much in the planning that, paid so much respect to my dad, and I thought that made the whole evening perfect. Yeah, my dad was really into Allman Brothers, and I went to Dickie Betts' concert with him, who is one of the members of Allman Brothers, and they played One Way Out and Blue Sky tonight, so that was really cool.
Love is the most important thing in our lives, for love is the creator of our favorite memories and the foundation of our fondest dreams. Without love, we merely exist, but with love, we truly begin to live.
Growing up, we thought we knew how lucky we were to have an older sister like Amber. She gave us her hand-me-downs, she taught us what music was cool, what wasn't cool, taught us how to get grounded, taught us how to get out of being grounded, and so on. She's always been the person that you admire, and we continually thank her for being the best and for being the first and for paving our way.
Raise a glass. Cheers, we love you so much, and we're so happy to welcome you into the family.
They're going to be happy and successful. They're two people that deserve each other, and I'm glad they got married, and I know it'll be a great marriage.
Amber and Sean seem to have similar goals and values. They both worked hard. They never really had a lot handed to them. They both value family. They both seem to love children.
Gerdo, you've been my best friend forever. You're the best, buddy. Thanks, I'm having a blast. Amber, I'm glad you found Amber. She's great. I'm happy for both of you. You guys are the best.
Grab a glass. Cheers to Sean and Amber.
Sean, if I were to give you any advice, I really don't think there's any advice for me to give. You're an incredible person. You're going to keep on being that same incredible person that you are. You're going to be a great husband to Amber, and you got a great heart, and it's just going to continue to grow.
And can't wait to celebrate all the years ahead and the happy marriage I can see in your future.
Amber and Sean, I am so happy to be part of this special day, and I love you guys so much, and I know you guys are just going to have so many amazing memories and celebrations together, and I'm just happy to be part of it. So continue the laughter and love between each other.
Remember that there are no ties on earth so sweet and none so tender as those that the two of you are about to assume. There are no vows so solemn as those that the two of you are about to make. For the true home is not just a place where the two of you will live, but it is also a dwelling place where your souls and your spirits will soar together and your hearts will blend into one. Sean, as you place this ring, please, on Amber's finger, I will now ask you. Sean, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you promise God, Amber, and all of us here that from this point forward, your arms will be her shelter, your heart will be her guide? Do you promise to support her, to nourish her, to love, honor, and respect her for the rest of your days on earth?
I do.
Repeat after me. With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Thank you. Do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband? Do you promise God, Sean, and all of us here that from this point forward, your arms will be his shelter, your heart will be his guide? Do you promise to support him, to nourish him, to love, honor, and respect him for the rest of your days on earth?
I do.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
Thank you. Well, for as much as you, Amber, and you, Sean, have openly declared your wishes to be united in the sacrament of marriage, and in the presence of these witnesses have pledged your love together, and have confirmed the same by the joining of hands, the declaring of your vows, and the exchanging of rings, it is my greatest joy to hear and now pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. It is my highest honor and privilege to present to all of you for the very first time publicly Mr. and Mrs. Sean Dougherty.
Enjoy each other, love each other, forgive each other. We all make mistakes. We all have bad days. Just don't go to bed angry, and you will make it. And just love each other. Life's very, very short.
I saw that when we were in Baltimore at Karen's place, and we went to the bar, a bunch of us, and Sean actually was with somebody else at the time, and she got kind of tossed to the road, I guess. I don't know what happened with her, but I knew.
Wrap it up, man.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a good coupling. That's how you do it in the big leagues. Write that down.
It's happening. It's happening. It just happened. It just happened. Stretch them out. Stretch your hamstring.
With a big package, anybody bring the rubber finish?
No pressure, man. No pressure. You got cameras in your face. You know, you're on the shot clock. You got a live feed going on. Just got to find the hole.